Welcome everyone back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video. My name is DFree. Here today. We are going to be showing off LR, Beerus, and Whis on the 4-key Siblings Bond category. I hope you guys enjoy. Hit that subscribe if you are new for more content. So one thing we're going to do is, again, we're going to try to prioritize them. So I'm going to put them in the front spot here. And we'll also do the same for Beerus here, getting him a green orb, and we'll proceed from there. Now, whether they land their attack or not isn't particularly relevant right now. They will have a lot of opportunities, but I do want to see their attack stat. So their attack and defense did go up. They were at a 5.3 million attack stat. Okay. And he's respectively at 3.68. I was pretty sure that I had him hit already. Yeah, so his attack didn't go up there. But yeah, so those are some really awesome starter attack stats. If you don't know, you should pay a lot more attention to the attack stats instead of the damage. The damage is highly subjective. You can make units do tons of damage versus tons of different content. It doesn't really matter a whole lot, but the attack stats where you want to be. So 5 million plus, and plus the ease of getting the Ultra Super hopefully a little bit more consistently because they're under a 170% 4-key leader. That should be a really good combo, so we'll see how that works ultimately. Now, we just need to finish off here, Rudigarn. It doesn't really matter too much what happens here, and we'll go from there. But those are good numbers, man. Those are good numbers. Like, if you even look at this card here, 4 million, he gets a 5 million, whatever the case is, doing multiple attacks. Wow, okay. Doing multiple attacks, whatever the case is, so it's kind of broken up in chunks, I guess. But 5 million and a heal, that's awesome, man. I take that any day of the week. All right, so we're up against Vegito. All right. So this time around, we don't have any sort of support that is key-based. So we can actually get exactly 18 key here. How fortunate. How fortunate. So we can also get hit in the front spot. That is the only issue I have with these units, like these two, and like Int Janemba. Who else comes to mind? Int, LR, Vegeta, the free-to-play one. Like, the ones that need to get hit, the only issue I have with them is Monaka, right? Is for the first turn, they need, or whenever they need to reapply the buff, that is, because it does fall off and it can come right back. But they need to be in a position where they get hit first, so they always have to go in that front spot. So it's just, if you want to use the buff that turn, that is, right? So 5 million again. This is awesome. That's such a quick super attack. That is such a quick super attack. Oh my goodness. That's such a quick super attack in relation to where things are now with the newer cars. That was 2 hits and it's done. 2 hits, a blast, and it's over. I don't know. Maybe it just feels like a lot of the ones nowadays are just like literal, like, I don't want to say novels because that's not the right word, but literal like anime episodes, right? So I'm going to let the 2 Go Bros stay on rotation together. Yes, I said that. Anyways, they're going to stay on rotation. They're not going to do too much. That's fine. This is the best way to inhibit their usefulness. So, because I don't want them to solo, right? So this round, assuming they don't beat it, please don't additional super. Please don't. Thank you. Please don't third attack. Thank you. So assuming that these 2 don't beat this, next round we'll actually be in a position where we have type advantage. Oh, you're definitely normal attack. Oh, okay. Yeah, oh, there it is. I said it and I spoke it into existence. I thought the normal attack would do it. I was going to say we'll have type advantage, but oh well. That didn't last very long. All right, we're back. And this time we actually do have some support, and we have legendary power applicable here. Now, in the case of the regular Beerus, again, he needs to apply the buff. He will not have it for this first attack. Despite having support, he will not have the initial buff because he has not been hit yet. He has not fallen victim to an attack yet. But what I can do is get 18 key plus support plus legendary power. It's going to probably be about the same stat. I think it was like 5.1 or something like that. But 2.6 from this guy is actually really good, given that he hasn't been hit yet. So there it is. The attack went up. So yeah, about 5 million. Legendary power doesn't really make a difference. But nonetheless, it's nice. It's nice to see, I guess. 2 million again. Yeah, you do a ton of damage with this setup. Like, with these 2 on a rotation, whether it's this team or like movie bosses, you can do movie bosses with like double Turles leads, or take a Turles and a friend physical Broly and then use the new Broly that's coming out alongside either the friend physical Broly or LR STR Broly, because they link almost identically. There's like, I think legendary power is the only difference, which I just kind of said isn't that great anyway. And you can have a separate rotation of the Beeruses. So you have Broly and then Beerus. And like you can do all supports and just basically clear everything. That's something Goresh was floating to me as an idea earlier today, which also reminded me I needed to do this. But that's a thing, man. That's fully viable on like movie bosses, for example. Like, I really love this rotation. I really love that they gave a solid LR card to Beerus, because it feels like in a lot of games, Beerus isn't a character that gets love, you know? It just seems like he's pretty trash in a lot of games, you know? And it's also the popular opinion to call Beerus trash in games, for the matter, right? So I love that they did give him a couple of prominent cards. Well, an older card that was good at the time. You know what? As I think back to Tech Beerus' release, I thought he was good, but I didn't think he was necessary. I actually, now that I think about it, I didn't think he was, like, necessary at all. I never really liked Tech Beerus, now that I think about it, way back to his release. But the EZA is phenomenal. So here are some stats, if you're wondering. With the buffs applied, I didn't actually spend much time going over this because I assumed everybody knew. Feel free to pause. But when he gets hit, he gets an attack increase. So the funny thing about this card is they're almost the same card. They're almost literally the same card. This card in the LR, which is hilarious to me. Because this one gets an attack and defense boost at the start of the turn, plus a bonus 40% attack for 4 turns. He's just a nerfed version of this card, especially because this one just gets a better boost overall. And also is playing with better stats by being an LR, right? And higher super attack level. So this one here actually gets only 80% at the start of the turn to attack, right? But gets 60% extra attack and defense. They try to like kind of make them very similar cards, which is really cool to me. And it lasts for a turn longer. But you do not get the rage mode, which is whatever. Rage mode is honestly whatever. It's not necessary. So the buffs again should be applied to both of the characters. I should have brought a fruit item, to be honest. I really should have brought a fruit. Because I'm not sure if that should drop. Please drop the green. Dang, okay, it did break. But we still get just enough. Just enough. I'm never going to get a max key super, though. I need to line up reds. If I don't line up reds, I'm never getting a max key. 3.68. That's good output. I've had Beerus get a little bit higher than that. I think it was with Turles as a support, though. I think that's why. 4.96. This card just hovers around 5 million. And I can't even get it to max key either. If I could get it to max key, that'd be dope, man. Oh, by the way, the defensive numbers we just looked at, they are a little bit skewed because we did have a defensive support now that I think about that. But still, those are solid numbers. All right, let's jump into another fight. This time we're up against STR Rossi. Super Saiyan Rossi. Gotta roll that R, my boy. We'll go here. And we'll go there. And this lined up pretty well, I would say, because if they don't beat it by chance, which they probably will, we do have basically all the key I'd need for a max key super next round. So we'll see what happens. I'm pretty sure they're going to beat this, though, because I don't see why they wouldn't. Yeah, okay. Well, so much for that idea. I'm literally leaving them on rotation together to where they are least effective, right? They want to be alongside an EZA Goten or Tech SSG Goku or the orb changing type units or a support unit like the physical Gohan movie from the new one that just came out. They don't want to be together, right? So I'm literally putting them in their least effective position and they're dominating. So since we have an AGL foe, I will let Tech Beerus go in the front here. And I think he'll probably peak about the same number that he was at earlier. But if you want to see flashy damage, you will probably see flashy damage. All right, so right there, we're getting another Ultra Super. At least the Ultra Super seems to come just about every turn. There was 1 or 2 turns where I did need some luck, but it seems to be fairly consistent. It's definitely more consistent than it would be under a 3-key leader, as you would expect. Like, there are times where I ran this rotation and, oh, okay. And it didn't work out exactly as commonly as I wanted it to, like, or as efficiently as I wanted it to. So that's nice to see here. All right. So we're going to do the same thing. You know what it is, too, is that I mean, it's not like I can get the Ultra here. It's not like they don't have access to support, because they are going to have a support every single time. You know what I'm going to do? Next time we see these two, I will float one out so we can see the rotation without a support unit. I do try to mix it up like that. So that's what we're going to do next time we see these guys, and that'll basically be the end of it. Okay. These guys they're so good. They're so good. It doesn't even matter. They just dominate these events. The Dokkan event specifically. All those normal attacks is just too overwhelming. Oh, all those greens. Hello? Oh, my goodness. Or not greens, reds. Wait, did I ever let the STR Bears get hit? I feel like I did. I feel like his defense is up. I know Tech has been hit because his defense hasn't. No, he starts off with defense. So you're the one that doesn't start off with defense. Oh, you've been hit because you have a defense up icon. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Unless that's from the support. Hello? Is that from support? Could be. I don't know what to expect. I feel like it would be higher than that. I'm not going to chance it. I lost track. I'm not going to lie to you. I lost track. So we're going to go here just so I can get max key and get hit in the front. Because I lost track. We do lose Fierce Battle. Not Fierce Battle, excuse me. Legendary Power. But again, not super important. I mean, it's negligible. It needs to be updated. 5,000 is awesome, but it's not game-changing, I guess. Or breaking, whatever. The attack did go up there, so they had not been hit. So that's awesome. 5.67. I thought the numbers looked low. I figured the defense should be over 100K. And a KO. All right. That's nice. I'm actually really happy about that. I'm really happy that this card is so flexible, man. Like, it's so flexible. This is Gogeta here. Global does need the other boss rushes for that matter. Because having to play these ones is kind of eh. Because these ones are actually now extra outdated on JP because JP has had 7 and 8 now. So, like, this is 6, I believe, and it's just, like, way outdated. Okay, are you done? We're actually at a position where we're going to get the Dokkan attack. So, I might... It just depends what happens here. We might give it to the LR. I'm pretty sure I'll give it to the LR. Because, I mean, Tech Beerus is cool and all, but you guys have seen him before, right? I'm imagining, right? Yeah, I'm going to give it to the LR and put him in the front spot. And we can also get the Ultra. So that'll line up pretty well. We'll get a very damaging attack here. Again, the attack stat's not going to be anything that we haven't seen so far in this video because we've already seen the max, basically. So attack did go up there. They're even going to super attack. Oh, me, oh, my. What would I do if they didn't super me? Oh, man. 83 damage. Great job. Great job, Goku and Vegeta. Great job. All right, so we're going to come back with our own super attack. Oh, okay. That one, I did not expect that speed jump between 1 and 2. All right, so what is that, 5.0? Okay, 5.0, 5.0, 8, yada, 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 million. Okay. Yeah, they range. I haven't seen them peak 6. I'm pretty sure that if I had a different setup, I could peak 6. Yep, that's why I said damage is subjective, because this unit just did, what, almost 16 million or what, or 14 million, excuse me, or whatever. Over 13, though. That's some really good damage. Crit modifier is, I believe, 1.9 times the damage. So it's basically double what they would have done. But, like, still. Still, that's really good output. I will float the LR again because I do want to try to get Legendary Power, if applicable, if possible. So we're going to line that up. I do need some reds to come my way. Reds on G come my way. That was cringy. You clicked off the video. But if you did it, you're the real hero. Oh, man. I love doing that. I love doing it. I love making you guys uncomfortable. Does that make you... Is my voice making you uncomfortable? I think we're making Goku and Vegeta very, very uncomfortable right now. We definitely will after this attack. And we don't get an Ultra on. Okay, then, well, this is not going to be very good. I might as well just let it go. So we're going to go there. And here. And then follow up. And this will be our final turn. You know, the funny thing is, I used to say this every so often when people would ask me, I guess, more. For me, I'm just goofy. I'm just stupid, I guess. I love doing the fake sing thing. Especially because I'm somebody that's been singing all through my teenage years. So it's been over a decade now. So I can actually sing. But that is hilarious, man. That's hilarious to me. I don't know. I love doing it. Anyways, that's basically it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. I do hope you guys had fun. Give a thumbs up if you did. Altogether, though, very excited for this card and very excited for the future of this LR as well. And, you know, they output crazy well. I want to say something, too, that I didn't mention earlier that I typically do. According to the wiki, though, this unit actually, it's another one of those units. Basically, long story short, anytime there's a break, like a semicolon in the passive, it gets calculated separately. So this unit actually, it's not just 60% plus 80%, right? It's not just that. It actually is a maximum of 188% due to the way the math works in the game. So really, they get 188% passive. And that's pretty nuts. That's why they're so good. Anyways, have an awesome day, everyone.